All right, let's go to the official announcement and presentation. Here's Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, the city of entertainment, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, in association with Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, presents the co-featured championship bout of the evening, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The three judges at ringside scoring this bout on the 10-point system will be David Hess, Patricia Jarman, and Keith McDonald. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Tony Weeks. And now from the MGM Grand, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gold with black, officially weighing 118 pounds. His professional record, 31 victories, including 14 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 2 draws. From Los Mochis, Mexico, here is the challenger, Heriberto El Guate Ruiz. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with gold. His official weight, also 118 pounds, and his professional record, 31 victories, including 28 knockouts, with only 3 defeats. De Ciudad de Mexico, the reigning, defending IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rafael Marquez.
Caballeros, ustedes recibió sus instrucciones. Mira, aquí está bien, aquí no. Mira, aquí está bien, aquí no. Te cintura para arriba. Yo quiero una pelea limpia. Escúchame, cuídate. Listos, vámonos.
This will be Rafael's 3rd title defense. Successfully done that against Mauricio Pastrana by way of unanimous decision, and Peter Fresina TKO in the 2nd round. And here we go. This is Rafael Marquez, title holder in the 118-pound division, against Heriberto Ruiz, ranked in the top 10 for the past 3 years. Ruiz with the golden trunks. He can box. He's got a good defense. Pretty good counter puncher, and more importantly, Raul, he's intelligent.
Yes, he's a tall, lanky fighter. Stays very busy. Can't afford to get wild here with Marquez. Marquez, a very patient fighter, waits for his opponent to make mistakes so he could capitalize on them. Also has that left hook to the body.
And well, his record speaks for itself. 28 out of 31 victories by way of knockout. He's got the power. Let's see if he can put that to use tonight. Is Marquez slow starter?
He's a guy that likes to sit and wait, study his opponent.
And you mentioned that he appears to try to emulate, in a way, the legendary Finito Lopez.
Finito Lopez, of course. I mean, he is another Nacho Bernstein trained fighter, which also worked with Finito Lopez.
Nice.
And
punch to the body.
They fight the same way. His brother fights the same way. They stick their jab hand out.
Another Nacho Beristain prodigy.
Yes.
Just like Finito Lopez, and the same kind of physicality about him, wearing dark sunglasses during fighter meetings.
Well, hey, you know, Finito Lopez is a legend. I mean, I'm sure he looks up to him. Except Finito Lopez had a lot more movement in his legs. think he was a much better boxer. Marquez is a little bit more flat-footed.
Not to say he's not very talented by beating Tim Austin, one of the all-time best.
Yeah, Tim Austin, who was an Olympic teammate of mine, bronze medalist.
And you know what? 3 losses in his career. He claims that his debut was against Victor Rabanales. You might remember that name. He lost that fight by knockout in the 8th round. Well, he says after the fight, they told him, you know what, this fight's going to count, when in reality they indicated that it was going to be an exhibition bout. So he ends up starting his career with a loss, and that certainly didn't help, but the rest is history.
Look at Bernard Hopkins. He started with a loss in his career. His first fight was a
I don't know
loss.
if they tricked him by telling him it was an exhibition fight. Okay, give me that upper, the left. Bien.
Gracias.
Little Vaseline.
La gente le va a presionar. Este ganador lo ganaste. Vamos a ganarlo peleando.
You won this round, okay?
Peleando perfecto.
Están peleando con
Usa un poquito más allá.
win?
Un poquito más.
Boxing
Pero estás
perfect.
perfecto.
bien vivo, inteligente. Cuando llegar bien vivo para los que puedan ir allá para acá. Hay que
Stay
ganar.
alert at all times.
Mucha inteligencia. Vamos.
All right, well, confidence
Oh, they thought he
flowing
won
out
that
of both
round.
corners.
Ruiz's people thought he won that round. I don't think he did enough. He's fighting the champion. Again, he's gotta lead. He's gotta put his combinations together. He's gotta be first. Stay very busy. Don't get wild. Can't afford to get wild with a fighter like Marquez. And Ruiz, he's got the experience, Mario. He's fought a lot of top guys.
Nice combination by Heriberto Ruiz. Trying to surprise Marquez. This is Raul. I guess we can consider this a pretty large ring. So there's plenty of room to move in here.
So far, not a lot of action in this fight. The crowd very quiet.
I was going to say 3 minutes of studying are over. You know, he's got a degree in accounting. 3 minutes are up. Let's get to it.
And we hear the people booing now.
Well, getting a little restless.
So both of these fighters are very smart. I mean, they're still studying each other.
Not willing to
commit.
yet. They don't want to be the first one to make that mistake. So at this point, hands up, chin down. There goes that left Marquez trying to
Keeping that jab
establish
on him.
that jab. Yeah.
That's all he needs. He needs just a solid jab. Change the faces of his jab. Solid. Touch him. Pick him with the jab.
And Marquez says, I know that Ruiz is a strong guy. He can box. And keeping that in mind, he's not going to commit too much. He's not going to get too wild. The second loss in Marquez's career was against Francisco Mateos. He claims it was a premature stoppage in that fight. And then the third loss was in November of 2000 against Gerardo Garcia. Says he got hit in the back of the head. He got up, and then the referee counted him out anyway. So according to him, he says, I feel like I'm an undefeated fighter at this point.
Well, I mean, whatever
It's
it
all
takes.
a state of mind.
It's a mental thing, whatever it takes to make him better, make him a better fighter. And sooner or later, somebody's going to have to make a statement here. I think it should be coming up soon.
All right, well, we thought the lefties were going to present a somewhat of a boring fight. Not too much action so far with this one. We thought this was going to be explosive. Styles make fights.
3 y un round sin ganar, estás bien.
Está bien, pero
Y el
Okay,
volado no
you're
se
doing
gana.
well. Very well. And so are those present. All right, our producer trying to give us some highlights. Must have been a tough task in there.
Good stinging jab by Marquez.
More of
Measuring,
a
trying to
tap,
find
tap
his
kind
distance.
of thing, no?
Yeah, trying to find his distance.
All right, well, here comes Rafael with a little bit more intensity. You can see it in his posture. You can see it in his eye. And let's see if Ruiz is willing to meet him halfway. So far, right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, 19-19. Very close rounds. I mean, you really can't tell who's doing the more damage here.
Not even about conserving energy, because Marquez has been training for 2.5 months up in the mountains of Toluca.
It's time to let all the energy out. We need some action here.
Let it rip. Going back to his brother, giving us a little time to go over some of his bio highlights. His brother Juan Manuel, also a current featherweight champion. He's not here. Unlike other brothers. Oh, that
was low.
That's a painful low blow.
Come over. Come
I
over.
think we're going to have even more time to cover ground here. His brother not with him tonight. The Klitschko brothers always appear to be together. The Librado Andrade
Keep 'em
brothers
up.
always seem
Okay.
to be together.
Let's
The
walk.
Ruelas, but not in their case. They say
Listo.
that they don't even prepare against each other. They don't help each other out in the ring. They used to, until they started sparring, getting angry at each other. He says they wouldn't talk to one another for weeks or
Listo.
days,
There
so
we go.
they put an end to
Time
that.
in.
Maybe they're
Put
still
it
angry at each other. That's why.
I think they don't want to step on each other's toes. And so far, neither are Ruiz and Marquez. A little flurry of very little consequence. And here comes Ruiz. A nice little combo of jabs and going to the body. Who's the quickest
Oh,
man?
he hurt him.
Yeah, he did.
He staggered him there.
I was going to say, who's
Good
the most
shot by
powerful?
Ruiz.
We just saw that. Ruiz punishing and wobbling Rafael Marquez for just a second. Now it goes to the body. Right, the pit of the stomach.
Tell you what, this ain't an easy fight for the champion Marquez. He's gonna have to.
It's a complicated fight.
Yes.
More of a chess match. And there goes an upper with the right.
It's over.
And down goes Heriberto Ruiz. He is not going to get up. We said each of these two men are waiting for the other one to make a mistake. The opening was there just for an instant. And Rafael Marquez with an explosive uppercut, just dropping the opposition. Wanted to see
yes.
power? There it
I
is.
saw the power.
He couldn't break the fall. It was just like a sack of potatoes hitting the deck. Oh my. Mark is now extending his winning streak to 11 fights. 9 of those by KO. And opening some eyes, we said a lot of people don't know him. I think this might make the highlight reel.
One shot. That's all it took.
All right, let's check it out one more time in slow motion. He's waiting for that opening.
He misses there.
Misses with the
Short
left hook,
uppercut.
and there's the right.
Short
Lights out.
uppercut, yeah.
All right, let's see it from another angle. He
There it
barely grazes.
There's a very short shot, and it's the shots you don't see.
That's
Ruiz
the one
didn't
that
see
hurts
that
you.
coming. Yeah, he didn't see that coming.
Boom.
He countered off of Ruiz's left hook to the body.
Uh-huh.
He countered off of that and came up with a short.
Yeah, just barely touched him, left himself wide
Yeah.
open. Here it comes again. You'll see him making a little bit of
There's a
contact there.
counter.
Boom.
Short right uppercut. Puts the end to Ruiz.
And did you see that defense on Marquez's part? He was able to block that left hook
Yeah,
with
he
his
caught it.
elbow.
He caught it on the
and
elbow.
then brought it back up.
And-
Okay,
and
let's see
rolled with it.
exactly when this fight came to an end. Here's a champion, and here's Michael Buffett.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, this contest comes to an end at 2 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 3. The winner by knockout victory, and still the IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World, de Ciudad de Mexico, Rafael